One of the most ruthless dictators in the world was Idi Amin Dada. Coming from the Kakwa tribe in northern Uganda, Amin joined the King's African Rifles, a regiment of the British colonial army in 1946. Between 1951 and 1960, Amin held the heavyweight boxing championship of Uganda. On January 25, 1971, while President Obote was on a trip to Singapore, Amin seized power through a military coup, becoming the president and commander-in-chief of the armed forces. In 1972, he forced all Asians, especially Indians, residing in Uganda to leave the country within 90 days, deporting them. In their place, he appointed the Muslim minority and relatives to take over the production facilities left behind by the Indians. After coming to power, Amin initiated mass executions against the Christian tribes Akoli and Lango, perceived as a threat due to their loyalty to Obote. Additionally, he began terrorizing the population through various internal security forces he organized, such as the State Research Bureau and Public Safety Unit, with the primary goal of eliminating those opposing his regime. Uganda severed its relations with Israel, opting to align itself with Libya and Palestine. In response, the United States in 1973 and the United Kingdom in 1976 closed their diplomatic missions in Uganda. In July 1976, Uganda directly involved itself in the incident by allowing a French passenger plane, which had been hijacked by Palestinians and carrying Israeli and other Jewish passengers, to land in Uganda. In an operation conducted by Israeli Special Forces, all hostages except one were rescued, significantly damaging Idi Amin's prestige. In October 1978, attacks by guerrillas called the Uganda National Liberation Army, supported by Tanzania, commenced. Eventually, before the rebel guerrillas reached the capital Kampala on April 13, 1979, they fled the country. They first crossed into Libya, then settled in Saudi Arabia, where 2 of their wives and 22 children joined them shortly after. In 1989, his attempt to secretly enter Uganda through Zaire led to a crisis between Zaire and Uganda. The Congolese government refused to extradite Amin to Uganda and facilitated his return to Saudi Arabia. Idi Amin was admitted to a hospital in Jeddah shortly before his death. He passed away on August 16, 2003, at the age of 78, in the hospital, and was subsequently buried in the Ruwais Cemetery in Jeddah. Various speculations surround his death, including allegations of heart failure, cancer, or poisoning, but the true cause has not been officially determined.